It says it's preparing.
It looks like it's going.
Oh, do you see the same thing I'm seeing?
Yeah, it says it's now streaming live on YouTube.
Okay, there. Okay, let's see. I think we're here.
We made it.
Okay. Do you hear my voice or not?
I do.
Because what I'm hearing, I muted myself on YouTube so that I wouldn't hear myself after the fact and you after the fact. So I'm hoping that it actually works okay. It's funny how I'm not quite sure what and how it works, but welcome everybody. Jamie and I are here for the very first time doing a YouTube Live, and so we're excited that you can join us. Jamie, thank you for being my guinea pig today.
And yeah, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here. This is all new to me, so this is fun.
Awesome. Well, we're going to just get right into it. I have all these little notifications now all of a sudden popping up on my screen, and I don't know if they're showing or what's happening, so I got to shut this down. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I don't see any on my side.
Oh, awesome. Good. Because I just, it's so hard to know what it is that we're seeing and not seeing. So. But thank you again. And first off, I wanted to thank you for once again joining us and doing this special set for us.
And excited to be here.
The peekaboo sets are so much fun. And can you share with me a little bit more about the peekaboo series and who designs it for you? And oopsie, now nothing is showing. Let's see here, maybe because I switched. Okay. Let's see. She said nothing is showing. Are you seeing us? Because on YouTube, I see us. I think Heather might be looking at the other live. I have to text her to let her know. I couldn't. Oh, she's freaking me out here. We are showing, so here we go.
We are showing. We're just sitting here like dead air now.
Bear with us. Thank you. Okay, Jamie, back to the question at hand.
So we started our peekaboo series back in 2018. Heather Campbell is our designer and illustrator of the set as well. And I remember talking to Heather probably about 6 months before the initial set came out, and she's like, I have this idea for these critters with separate like paws and hands, and or not hands but paws and feet. And she's like, are you is this crazy? Is this like, I don't know if people are gonna like it? And I was like, no, I think this sounds amazing. They could be, she's like, and they could be popping out of things. I was like, this sounds great, let's try it. So what we did with our first set, which I have here, our peekaboo pal set. So this was the very first one.
I remember that one.
And that she ever did. And I remember we were also talking like, okay, if this is the only one, what, if we want to get these critters, like which ones do we want? So we did. Right. And so it had the hippo, because my daughter loves hippos. So we had to put a hippo in, and then like all these other little critters to go with them. So it started back in 2018, and it did so well that we were like, we have to do more. And then it's just kind of like poured out ever since. So that's when, I think you have a really good series, and yes. You can tell that it really resonates with people, because it's just like, you have so many ideas. It's like, oh, now we could do this and we could do that. And so she usually like kind of just hits me with a couple, like, sometimes it's just a text, like an idea or like a little screenshot, and we just go from there, kind of brainstorm. And then she just like rolls with it, and she whips them out pretty fast. Once we get going, like she really like, her process is great, that she will brainstorm more, and then she'll spend 2 days and just draw everything. So it's been really great to work with her, and she's been with us since the beginning. So
I'm always so excited when I see a set that Heather's designed, just because she's very close here to where I live in Seattle. And so to be able to support a local person, an artist, an amazing creator, it's like, I know she's gotten really busy now with her kids being in that age where
Yeah.
sports has become really, really important. So to be able to still have her be a little part of what it is that we do has just been such an honor. I just get so excited that yay, others
Yeah.
helping again
Yeah.
this year.
And I love, because she's a card maker first.
Right.
So I love that she knows like the scale. She just
Yes.
automatically knows what
Yeah.
size and scale. And that's the other thing with our
Yeah.
peekaboos. If people don't know, like all the peekaboos, anything in that series is interchangeable. Even the one that we did for you guys, the exclusive, all the scale works with all the other sets. So they're all interchangeable. So you don't have to worry if something's going to fit with one peekaboo versus the other. They'll all go together and mix.
That is what is so awesome, I think, too, is because if you have one of them, then you like, one of my favorites is actually that silly little car. And so these little guys will actually fit in the car too.
Yeah, this one right here. Yes. I know you're going to show some later, but I think even these little guys with their sunglasses, I was like, oh, how cute would they be driving that car down, you know?
Absolutely.
On a little card front.
And I have to say that this new series is really near and dear to my heart because I love swimming. And I have to admit, we just got one of these giant floaties. It's a swan, not a unicorn, for the pool that we have. And so it's like, oh, they're so cute. And it just gives you that summertime feel.
Yeah,
and that's what we want this summer of stamping to be, because I don't know about where you're at, but where we're at, it has been unusually hot. We can't even go outside because it is just really, it just exhausts you because it was hitting record highs here. I don't know about you guys if you've had that.
We're warm. We're very warm. We're in San Diego, but we're not as hot as you guys are. We need rain, but I've heard that it's very warm up there. But it's a good thing you have a pool to go right in your pool with your swan to like cool down.
There you go. That's that. Yeah, it's like I need to go float the river now with the kids.
I know. It's so like when you look at the floaties and especially in this set and all the little guys, you can't help but smile. They're just, they're having a good time and they're just so
well, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because I think that's the easiest way. One of the things that we do is we always have a release page where we share some inspiration in the set. And so I'm actually going to share this screen here with you to share, because I was going to try, whoops, there's not there. Look at all my icons. Where did it go? It's over here. I put it over there because I had YouTube so I could watch the comments and try to answer the comments. As you can tell, I've not done this before. So, but anyways, here we are. We are now on our live page. So whenever we have a new release, we put up one of these pages so that we can easily direct people to where they can find the ideas and whatnot. And so thank you for leading off this series. And this shows you the darling little image. And what I wanted to share with people is when you buy the combo, it can be a little bit confusing because what happens is when we package them, we have them so perfectly in there and they're like one in front of the next. And so there we go. It's right in behind. It's like you gotta make sure you pull both of them out because it's really funny because we get these questions that come into our customer service and say, I'm missing my dies. And you say, well, you know what? Just try opening the package and pulling it out because they're in there so tight you can't even see them. So if you buy the combo, which I think you should, because I love to be able to use those little pieces to do different things. And so again, here, Julie shared her samples with me. So I have them here, but I thought, rather than waving them up here at the camera where you can't even see them, I thought I'd go ahead and share a little bit of information about how she created these little cuties. Because again, she used the dies to be able to pull them out. Because again, with these little feet, I think, again, to have to cut all these little pieces out would be really, really hard. So I'm so glad that you do the dies that go along with them, because I do feel like those feet are such an integral part of it, don't you?
Yeah. And I love it just gives such a professional finished quality, not that you can cut them out by hand and get a look, but it's a lot of little pieces to cut out, especially in this set. So I agree with you. I feel like for this set, especially, this is a great one to get the die for, especially on exclusive sets too, because you only have a certain amount of time you want to make sure that, if you want it later,
Right.
you don't want to be
Right.
disappointed. So,
Well,
but I
one of
think,
the things that we've tried to do with our exclusive sets that I know is very, very different, I think, than some other stores is that if the demand is still there, we actually try really, really hard to keep it in stock, because not everybody has the budget right up front to be able to get it. But again, it's like when the demand dies down, then of course we do not get it anymore. So it's one of those things that I would not suggest not waiting too terribly long, just because you just never know. I wish I had a crystal ball, don't you?
I know it would make all our lives so much easier, huh?
Exactly. That's one of the things that as a business owner, we try so hard because we want to please people, and yet we just have no clue. So all we can do is do our best, right, Jamie?
Right. We do what we think, and then if we find out later, like, oh, people want this, but sometimes you get great ideas coming out of, feedback from customers, and
Right.
it's a good collaboration.
One of the things that I wanted to show about these cards, and I am going to try and wave them in front of the camera because you can't see these details when they are lying flat on the surface and you take these flat lays, but I don't know if you can see that little sparkle. Does it sparkle at all up there? But maybe what I'll do is I'll wait until I'm finished going through this page, and then I'll try again because it's pretty small right now.
Yeah.
Because of the page. So again, this shows the different supplies that were actually utilized. One of the things that Julie does, though, that really, really accentuates these pieces is she'll always put like glossy accents. So on these little sunglasses, there are little glossy accents over the eyes, and this little yellow piece up here has stickles on it to just make it really shine and glitter and pop. And so it's these little simple things that she does to really make these projects shine. And so anyways, I wanted to invite people to come to our homepage and click through to this page to be able to see what we're doing, because we're doing all these fun things. So one of the things that we have going on today with Avery Elle is the Instagram hop, and Jamie has prepared a card that she is going to share with us here, but it's also on the hop.
That's right. So I'm going to hold it up a little bit. I also have sparkles on mine, but I don't know if you can.
Yeah, it's so hard. I wish we
hard.
could have this magic camera.
I know. They always look, it's always so fun to me, especially even when we go to Creativation when it was in person and all that. And to see the cards in person is always like, wow. Like,
yes.
Always my favorite part. But yes, so this is the little hippo, and he's on this little floating by. I love the soak it up, it's your birthday. I think that's just such a fun, cute sentiment. I mean, who wouldn't have a little smile put on their face for getting this card? So this is my card for the hop. So if you go on our Instagram page or Ellen's, I think it starts on your page, right, Ellen? You can go through and see everybody, all the designers, some of the designers from our team and from Ellen's team, and see all the inspiration using the set. There's a really cute cards, really, really cute, adorable.
And the other thing that I want to mention is that it's really important for you to leave comments, because we are going to be doing all kinds of fun things where we're giving away store credits so that you can actually use it to apply to any of the products that we carry in the store, but especially on our new series here. So the other thing that we're doing that I think is worth noting is that we have the hashtag giveaway. So if you come in and take a peek at our Instagram feed, it talks about it there. It also talks about it on the page where it's like, if you use our hashtag EBE Summer of Stamping and use like an essentials product in there, then you are entered into a drawing. And we'll be doing this throughout the entire month, because we're doing this for a whole month. And so it's like this week it's Avery Elle, and then next week we have a calendar there. So Julie is up next week. So she has some little stamp sets that she has designed that are also fitting into that whole summer fun theme. And so we're having a good time.
We have a lot going on. It's fun. All these giveaways and ways that people can get involved. It's fun.
Yeah. And so it's just really important to us that we have something that is going on during the summer months when it gets too hot to actually be outside enjoying the weather in the garden and all that wonderful stuff. Let's see here. I was going to um, show you the other products. So once again, I'm going to share my screen, but before I do that, I'm actually going to try and see if I can get this glitter to show. There we go.
Oh yeah, now you can see it.
Isn't that awesome?
That's so cute.
And
I love
there's,
these
you
cards.
know, she's got that and she puts it on the waves and all kinds of different fun stuff like that when she creates. And so, you know, it's one of those things that she used a combination of ink pads to create this wonderful watercolor background, but then she's really good with the clean color brushes. So I know she just does this wonderful little sploosh and splash and makes these awesome watercolors.
She makes it look so easy.
Yes, she does. It's like her videos are always just so fantastic. So okay, back to here. I wanted to share again some of the other little peekaboo things that have been designed. And these are, again, what Jamie and I were talking about. So here's that little car that Jamie had that we thought, you know, again, these little critters can actually work in it.
Yeah, I thought the peekaboo fair would be really cute because they're wearing their sunglasses, they're outside. You could add the little accessory of the cotton candy. I just thought that would be cute with the sunglasses.
Yes. And I also think, again, one of the fun things, this hot air balloon.
Yeah. I thought that was super cute. And then the boat, actually, the peekaboo boat, they could be going on those. Oh yeah, and
and the one that, like I said, we still have some from last year. So if you love the peekaboo series, you're more than, you know, these two would have worked together beautifully. Oh, again, they have different characters, and you know, you could go canoeing out with your little sunglasses on.
Yeah, I think I was just thinking right before we started, I was like, oh, I should have pulled that set, because if people had got it, I didn't even know you were still selling it. It was amazing, because I think that set is adorable, and they would definitely mix well together.
And one of the cards that Jessica had made last year, I think it was Jessica, where they were actually literally rowing. It was genius. It was so genius. I don't know if it's on here or not. Because a lot of times when you click through, you're going to see all kinds of fun samples. And so you can see all the different ways that you can use it when you click through on the product. So yeah, there's just so many fun ways to be able to use it.
And that set, I don't know if everyone knows or if we mentioned it, that's exclusive to Ellen. We don't sell that to any other store or retailer. It's not on our page. So if you do like that Camp Wanna stamps, that you need to get it, or you can only get it through Ellen, just for people, in case they weren't aware of that.
Yes, because that was our summer stamping last year, and Heather drew this one too. And so every year we come up with a little bit of a different theme. And so last year was kind of camping, and this year it's just summer fun.
Yeah, I love it.
And then this die right here, I wanted to share as well, because this is a great one, I think, to use with the floaty. And I wanted to mention that there is a floaty in some of the other series as well, that I think it would be absolutely hysterical if you had your shark together with your little animals. Like you can do so many fun different things.
He's from the inner tube and the shark. That's from our summer, I think we call them Summer Pals, Peekaboo Summer Pals set.
Very fun.
Yeah. And that die would go great.
Yeah, it's again with the waves and whatnot, I think it just makes a really great addition to this series. So but
that die is great too. It's an easy one pass die. Like it's very easy to use. It's not
right. And then the other thing is that one of the things that we really encourage again is mixing the different brands together. And so this is our line of products. And I thought, you know, again, some of the basic essential kinds of things that we have in the line work really, really well for framing and for, you know, making your card have depth and interest. And so it's like, there's just so much to explore and so many different things to see and do. It's like just some of the fun things that I know that I think I've seen some of the girls using too, is like this strands die, because, you know, just putting the little floaty and they're making it look like it's in the water. So I'm excited to do the blog hop because of doing the live this morning. I haven't had a chance yet to do that. So it's one of those things that I'd like to encourage everybody to have a chance to do that. I'm going to see if I can find my YouTube screen again and see if there's any questions that have come up that people would like us to answer. I can see people saying hi. Let's see here. I got to put this one down so I can see you. It looks like a lot of people saying hello. But yes, hello. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, it's like someone just said that they love that wave die.
Yeah, that's a great die.
Yes. And oh, we've got people who have birthdays today.
Oh,
Happy birthday. That is so awesome. I don't see any questions in here. I'm hoping I didn't miss anything, but I think again, you know, all week long we have all this fun thing going. And I know Jamie has something fun coming up and she's going to give us a sneak peek. So I'm going to let you take
so just for you guys. Yeah, we have a new release coming out August 12th. So we've been busy working on that. So I told Ellen, I brought a couple sneak peeks of cards I created using that set. So this is going to be our, with our Mr. and Mrs. Claus set. They're riding a tandem bicycle. And you can put little different, like a present or different things on the back. And then it's got this little penguin in the front. So this is.
I love that bicycle. That is adorable.
They're super fun. So this one's going to be coming out. It's a 4x6 set. And then we have another this is our fall picnic set. I don't know.
Oh, that's so
it's just a bunch of little critters that can have a little picnic and
oh, I love that bunny.
Little accessories. Yeah, there's some really cute little critters in here. So this is just a little teeny peek of that set.
Oh my goodness, those little animals are adorable.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So it's mainly when we release in August, it's our kind of like fall/holiday release. So, and then we're trying some more layering because that's been popular. So we have this layered stars set here.
That's beautiful.
And a layered a layered pine stamp set coming out. This is like a teeny 3x4, but this is a bigger one. And I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of hard to see, but it'll give you like a glittered effect, or you can do like a more shiny, solid metallic, depending on how you want to do that. So this is our,
and I love your font combination too. The way that, I mean, it's just, it's
so
definitely an Avery Elle look that I just think is just so clean and simple. I like that a lot.
I always joke, like, I just love fonts. And so I just started a stamp business for next year to be able to buy fonts. So, but I don't know. I love looking at fonts. I love fonts. I just love everything about them. I wish I could make my own, but I'm not quite that talented. So I just like to look and see the different combinations. It's so fun to play with.
Did the fonts ever inspire you to do a particular stamp?
Yeah, definitely our sentimental set. It's got the long tails on either end. That font inspired when I saw the font. The font itself doesn't have the tails. Like I modified it a little bit and created my own spin on it. But when I saw that font, that set was like instantly came into my mind. So, and that's one of our really popular ones. So yes, lots of times a font can inspire a set. I get a lot of inspiration from just walking around, nature, or sometimes like store displays. It's funny, once you start doing this, you just start seeing things everywhere. So
yeah, and it's really funny because my background, I get inspired by interior design. So I watch what the interior design and the fabric trends are, because those are the things that are near and dear to my heart, I think. And so it's funny how we do use things in our lives to inspire us.
Yeah.
And so I do see that somebody was saying she does photo cards for Christmas, that she might have to rethink that plan. But quite honestly, I actually think that star with the bow you could actually cut out underneath of it, put a photo in underneath of that, and that would be absolutely darling.
That would
Maybe
be
one of the designers can actually make a sample
That's a
with
good
that
idea.
particular idea to show how to use that with a photo card, because I've already got it in my brain. I'm like, oh, that would be so awesome.
Yeah, we have a couple more weeks to get that going. That's a good idea.
Yeah, so,
They're really fun to
yeah,
layer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think I don't have anything else. Did you have anything else that you wanted to share today? Because it's like
No,
wanted to
I just
keep it
wanted to
reasonably timed.
come and say hi to you. I haven't seen you in a while, so it's fun to say hi.
Oh, I know. I miss seeing you in person. I don't know if anybody realizes this, but Jamie, I love Jamie. I love her so much. And it's always such a treat to be able to come to one of the trade shows, and we always have dinner together, and our teams get along so well, and we laugh so much.
We have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Sometimes
we
too
turn the
much
work
fun.
into play.
Totally.
So,
You know what? You were one of my first retailers ever, and I remember being so excited. I mean, it's 8 years now, which is crazy to me, but
has it been?
yeah.
You know, my time is so mixed up.
Actually, it's been 9. It just was 9.
Okay.
Last week, so I should get that right. Yeah, no, it's 9 years now. But yeah, time is crazy.
Yeah, I lose track of things, it seems like. And so I'm trying to figure out how long we've been in business. And I think now this year is going to be 15 years, or was last year 15 years? And I'm just like, I don't know. Where does time go? Because I'm just like, I keep getting older, but I don't really tell myself that's happening. But thank you, everybody, so much for joining us here today. And, again, if you have questions, just drop them in the comments. If you leave a comment, you're actually going to be included for a drawing too. So if you're on here, you're going to want to comment, because comments are going to be getting some kind of a gift too. So, if you've been here spending time with us, you've got to leave a comment. And so when we go off, then it's like, oh, those comments aren't going to count. So it's just the ones that are live. And I forgot to mention that at the very beginning. So you and I have to talk just a little bit more. But
people to comment. Yeah, this is fun. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming that people can see us. So from the comments, that's
I
good.
actually put it up over on the side so that I could see what was happening. But I know for you and I, there's a delay. And so I tried not to put the picture up there, because I see us talking, but it's like 5 seconds, 10 seconds delayed from what we actually are. So
that'd be confusing.
Oh, we even have somebody joining us from New Zealand. So that is
that's
awesome.
A long way.
Well, thanks again, everybody, for joining us. And thank you so much, Jamie, and Heather as well, for creating this marvelous little set for us to be able to share with all of our customers.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I love you. Thank you so much for having me. It was so nice to pop in and see you this morning.
It's so great to see you too, sweetie.
All right.
Well, bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
It's so great to have you here with us. Now I have to figure out how to actually stop it. So here goes.